Hey guys, SerpentX here. I made a video the other day, only got like 7 views, but I immediately took it down, and I'm gonna explain why here in just a second. My previous video, by the way, Gamers Nexus hat, they're not a sponsor. Steve's really cool. Gamers Nexus Patreon is really cool. Steve even signed it, which is really nice of him. I just bought it from the shop. He's been really cool helping me out with different tech stuff. I've been helping out a little bit, D-lids, mining, performance, all that good stuff. Just giving some user input that he can collaborate on, or that we can collaborate on. But this video I made is, actually let me go ahead and play it for you. Check this out. The market is starting to get flooded. Not yet, not fully, but there's a little bit of a saturation going on. So we got graphics cards now. And I'm still mining, as you can hear. That's Supernova in the background. But it's not as profitable. It's going down. It's tanked pretty. So that right there is not as profitable. The market's going back up right now. But when I made this video, it was in the 7,000s or close to. And in this video, you can see the pricing of these graphics cards. Now this is gonna be what I'm showing you now. The pricing's still the same, but there's a big difference. So here's the bids, as my wife comes in behind me. And some of these that I bought were buy nows. Like you could buy them at that time. And I bought a GTX 1070 Ti for 128 bucks. But guess what? That was a listing that somebody had compromised that account and then sold or tried to sell that card. So I contacted the seller, I contacted PayPal, let them know what's going on, and they immediately got on it. So a lot of listings that were on there for 1070s that are now going for $600-700 buy now. Like let's go to Newegg. Let's do 1060, 1060, 1060, 1060, 1060. Where's the 1070s? All 1060s. All right, here's some 1070s. 529, 549, 549. That's actually not bad pricing, so the stock is building up. But on eBay, you could get a 1070 Ti and a 1070 for like 120 bucks. Unheard of, right? So I was thinking, oh, the market's going to crap, so a lot of people who are mining were getting out. Let me go ahead and grab a couple. So I went to go grab a couple cards and got an email from eBay confirming it was a compromised account once all that communication had taken place, and immediately had to lock my cards because the cards were only accepting PayPal. You couldn't pay with credit card or debit card. But of course, with PayPal, if you don't have any funds on there, it would immediately go to your backup payment. So I wasn't sure if that card had been compromised, so I just went ahead and locked everything down. So if it's too good to be true, which is the main point of this video, then double check. Maybe contact the seller before you hit the buy button or buy now or bid or anything like that. Get some information about it. I thought it was because the card was either not working or that it's been a dedicated miner ever since it came out, and so it's probably going to run like shit by the time I get it. That wasn't the case. It was brand new, unopened, $128. Too good to be true. So beware of those scams. Normally if you're looking on eBay, and I sorted this by the lowest. Same thing for Newegg. I sorted it by the lowest, but I have a lot of 1060s in here. So the lowest 1070 you can get right now is going to cost you $530. But on eBay, if it's a buy now option, see, look at this. There's a buy now, $675. All this other lower stuff, it's bids. And to me, even these bids, 92 bucks, it gets done in 23 hours. So in less than a day, if nobody bids on it, you could get it for 100 bucks. That's sketch. That's sketch. And the funny thing is, guess what? See that box? This 1070 Ti, that's the same thing. Asus Strix, 128 bucks, buy now. So be careful. Even if they're a good seller, if you go and you research them and they're a good seller, they got good reviews, great feedback, their account might be compromised. You go and buy it, and then your card is compromised. And then they use your card, or they do the same thing with your account. Maybe they take over your eBay account, and then they start selling stuff under your name. And you're like, whoa, what the hell's going on? So be smart, double check before you go buying stuff on eBay, because I know a lot of us are trying to get cards. I was trying to get 2 for my friends, my buddy Ed and my buddy Johnny, who were going to build a system soon, and there were no cards available. And they don't want to pay, $500, $200, $300 more over MSRP when they can, you know, get it, or I don't know. I was just gonna get it from for a little discount. Anyways, point being, be careful, do your research, double check Newegg, PC Part Picker, Amazon, see what the cards are going for. Even if they're secondhand, secondhand, it should go for a lot cheaper than MSRP because they're not brand new, obviously, wear and tear, cosmetic damage, all that stuff. But just double check the listings, because definitely it's too good to be true. Now maybe when the new series of GPUs come out, maybe we might see some 1070s around the 299 mark, and 1060s around the 180 to 230 mark. That'd be lovely, but probably not anytime soon. We don't know when the graphics cards are going to come out yet. If you do, post in the comments below, because I would like to know. I know some people speculate March, some people speculate the end of this year, but it's up in the air. So just warning anybody who watches this video, if you see something that's too good to be true on eBay, do your research, double check before you buy. If you do buy from an account that's compromised, I would highly advise reaching out to your bank, your credit card, whoever you do your financing with, PayPal, and put it on lock it down, get a new card if you have to, because 9 times out of 10, once they got that information, they're going to be using it somewhere else under an alias or something like that. So if this may have warned you, helped you out in any way, if it sucks, you know what to do. So share, subscribe, and I'm trying to make another video on some more mining crap, but I needed to warn you guys about this first. So market's going back up, maybe GPU pricing and stock will build back up, we don't know. Anyways, I'm out of here. Take care, guys.